Catherine with the Geek. She joined us for an unboxing of a Warcry Cypher Lords. So these are my guys.
Yes.
To go along with my Iron Golems and Serpent guys.
Serpent guys, Spawning Fang, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm frantically painting them. I've just got one more.
Done. You're on the last Serpent guy. The most serpenty of Serpent guys.
Yes, that's the one I've done so far.
Right, just down a bit.
Have it?
On the camera. There we go.
That's
sweet.
That's the one that I've done. That's one of them anyway.
Yeah.
So
looking pretty funky.
that's what they're looking like anyway.
And I finished painting the Unmade from the last video.
Unmade.
Show you the balls. There we go.
They look awesome.
It's alright actually. Just inverted the colours a bit really.
I like the flesh.
Yeah, I like the idea of using the flesh on the stitched parts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
It makes them more creepy.
But then I had to think about another colour to use for the skin because it would just look really weird having skin and then skin. There would be nothing but skin.
Yeah.
Slanesh might like that, but I don't.
Oh yeah, no.
Right. Okay.
So
your Cypher Lords.
Yeah.
So let's
unbox price.
These bad boys.
There we go. Let's get them unboxed. So
Bad boys and
yeah.
gals.
Yeah, it's taken a while for me to get round to doing these really, but because they've been out for a while now.
They came out when the main set came out.
Couple of weeks, yeah.
But, we've been slowly working our way through the Warcry stuff.
Yes.
And we have ordered, while you're on now, we've ordered the Mercenaries and Monsters book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Rabid Land set, so that'll be coming next week.
Yep.
Stay tuned for that. Okie doke. So, here we have the sprues. Got 3 sprues again.
Quite nice actually.
They look pretty funky,
to
be fair. Sprue. Sprue.
Now the cards.
Yep. So have a look at the cards again at the end.
Yep.
As per usual. So we should have 3 25mm bases, 4 28mm bases and 1 32mm base. Let's make sure we've got all the bases. Before we start.
Always worth a good check.
So we've got 5 28mm bases, 3 25, I think I said, and 1 32. That's what I said. 3, 4. That's got an extra base then.
Oh well.
Have we? Yep.
Yeah, extra base.
3 of those, 4 of those, 1 of those, extra base.
Oh well.
There we are. Nice surprise for a change.
Yes. Unless it's for something else.
Yes, it's not mentioned
like
there.
snakes.
Snakes on a plane. Okay. Right. So what we'll do, we'll start cutting these off. We'll come back when we've cut the first few off, and then we'll start gluing them together. And yes, if anyone was wondering, I have a fresh pot of glue. I've treated some fresh glue, and I'm not faffing around on this video. Right, so we need parts 41, 40, 43, 20, 42, 46, 45, 44, 48 and 47 to make the boss, which is the Thrall Master. So we'll get the parts off for the Thrall Master and then we can begin. Okay, so we're back. So first part is 41 and 42. So this guy goes together like that. Let's put that together. Okay. Does work. Yay. Didn't even test the glue before I completely offed it up to the fate there. Right. Make sure there's no gap there. Those 2 parts go together. Easy peasy. We have part 42, which is this bit, which is kind of like the cloak, if I think that's right. It's like a cloak. Goes that way up, and then appears to go on the back, and there's a little circular bit there and a little circular indentation there with a little bobble on. Now I presume that lines up with that, would make sense. Yeah, and then that bit's attached to the hand. So we'll glue it on where the bobble is and where the neck meets. And we're not running glue over this bit. It's not structural. Sometimes it's better not to put the glue on little bits like that because it can sort of melt the detail when you've got little chains and stuff. If they're not structural, just glue the other bits. There we go. Next up we have the head, which is about 46. I'll drop that. Just go on there. Head attached to neck. It's logical. Yep. No problem with that. What's next on here? Is it this bit? So this is cloak and arm. And we have this ridge part here, which I assume attaches onto this bit. Let's just check that out first. Yeah, it does. Now there's a little bit of MacGuffin on there I need to get rid of. Let's use a knife.
MacGuffin?
MacGuffin. Yeah. What I use this before you start sticking it together, but sometimes I just miss things. There we go. Right, so let's get some glue on there. Get some glue down there to try and seal that. I missed another bit though. Emergency. Actually no, I think that's just a bit of residue left over. I think we're good. So that should slot onto there. Yeah, there's no gap, so just a very thin line. Glue should melt into place. There we go. Okay, so that was part 44. Part 45 is the other hand, so let's get that on. So again, that's got like a half moon wrist connection, if you will. Try and get in the right place. This bit's quite fiddly actually.
I thought that when I was cutting it off, the connector was very thin.
It's gone on though, we've got it on. There it is. So that leaves the hair, which is two parts, annoyingly. So we have this separate, it's like Banshee here.
Yeah.
Elder Banshee.
I don't get why it's separate that. I really don't understand.
When we got these bits not separate anyway.
I know, and then you've got one separate
thanks.
claim. It's like, why?
Thanks for making it difficult. So, yeah. So that attaches on there. I got a similar sort of half moon connection type thing going on. So we'll get that off. It looks like it might have a decent bond on there.
Hopefully.
But before we do the last bit, what I want to do is make sure this is dry because it's quite faffy. So yeah, it's got a decent connection, but I'm not touching that until it's dry. So what I will do is attach them all to the base. Then that can also be drying for a bit of structure. Let's move it off that. Try and get it in a good position. Most of the model's off to the right, so try and position it a bit more to the left on the base, so it centres the model rather than just the body. There we go, that'll do. But I want to wait for that to dry before I glue that on. Right, do we have the parts for the next one?
We do, yeah. So this is...
this is Illuminate.
yeah, 36 and 35. Part 38, 37 and 39. I've cut them all off if you want me to put them all on.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Yeah, got part 17.
So this is the mirror blade.
16.
We've not had any options yet, have we?
No.
They're just coming on as they come on.
18, 20 and 19.
Yeah.
And then this
another
last
mirror
one
blade.
we've got 30,
dueling swords.
Yeah. 31, 29, 34, and that's 32 because the sword's back like that.
Yeah.
And that's 33. So that's the sword that goes round.
I'm going to have to tidy these up because all this flash on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
So I'll go and do that off camera because I don't really say much because I'm concentrating that much. And it'll be really boring to watch. Just this. So we're back in a second. Okay, so let's get on with this. Let's attach the Illuminate together, 36 and 35. Those two parts. Should put her together. Let's do that. Okay. It's together really easy. Right, what I might do is
stick them all together.
Stick all the body parts together. So 16 and 17 for the first mirror blade with a glaive. Do that.
They're an interesting set, these guys. They're kind of
I like
really
these.
Unusual.
When you said you were going to get them, I was like, oh. I felt that way about the Iron Golems as well. So I was like, oh.
But then you've got used to the
I like the
Untamed
Beasts. Quite like the Unmade now, actually. So this one, the other mirror blade, we put these three parts together. So we've got 30, 31, which is the leg. And then we've got the front part of the body, which is 29. We'll do that bit first.
My phone.
Who is it?
It's just a message from Outlook.
Alright, it's not one of the Chaos Gods complaining.
No. It's not Angron wanting to be picked up from train station.
Oh, again. Right, there we go. Right, so there we go, so that's good. And those two legs should be flat because they're going to go on the base, obviously. Cool, that's worked out very well. Okay, so we shall back to the first one. So we have part 38, which is the arm. Then we have part 37, which is the glaive. I think is she actually holding on? She's not, is she? Makes it easier. So
yeah, she's just kind of like thrusting it forward and her hands like flat.
So that bit goes in there like that, straight forward enough.
Looking at that glaive, I'm not sure what kind of damage it'd do really, because it's like a fan at the front of it, kind of.
Lots of damage.
No, I suppose it would do. If you got it right in your face, you'd probably chop someone's head off with it, maybe.
That feels right. That's the position we're looking at. And the other arm, she's pointing forward.
Yeah, it's kind of like she's like that with it.
Okay, so this goes underneath the shoulder armour. So it should. How good was that? Straight in. So that's the position she's on. Oh no, we can just have the head on.
Cool. Oh, pretty funky actually.
Yeah, I'm still jelly on this one.
Well, you can get your own set.
Could do. I was thinking of doing that with Iron Golems now, they're coming out on the right.
Oh!
There we go. So you need a 28mm base on these bad boys. Just stick that on. But what I might do that now actually. Although there's not a lot of. No, I'm gonna let that dry. over there. Priority down because you should just fall over. Right, so this is the mirror blade with glaive. So next up we have the glaive itself with the shoulder pad and arm. So I presume that's going to go on there because there's a little nub, a little receptacle nub. That's going to go on there. I think they're on the end of the arm and the nub. See how sounds I can say nub.
Is that your new word for the day? Nub. Okay.
Works in, descriptive terms, and it also makes a good insult. I don't know. That arm's going to go on there. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to fit on. So let's glue it in place. And I'll put the head on. Which again, they've all got the same sort of adaptation, these heads. There's just like a groove in the back. Because they've got these weird...
like a fan on top of the head, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it kind of suits them. It was the thing I liked least about these guys, was these big helmet things. It's something that, it works for me on berserkers, Khorne berserkers, and Khorne miniatures. But when other miniatures start doing it, I don't know, I just don't usually like it. And that actually translates across to the new games where it's released, the Ossiarch guys. Everything about them, apart from the heads. Even the ones without the helmets, they look like weird grinning maniacs, which probably is a good thing, maybe. But something about them,
I like the helmets on these guys. They remind me very of like a Greek style helmet.
Yeah.
Very pointed.
Right, so that's 32.
That's 32.
Is that backwards?
So that one should be backwards, yeah. The way the fist is. One's holding it back and the other one's holding it forward in front of him.
Easy enough.
He says.
And then it falls off and look at the other one probably. And then this one is forwards, is it?
Yes, like.
So really, let's get it. It's just a flat piece. There's no sort of like indication.
It's like they're pointing it up, round. I suppose you can position it how you want, really.
I think you've got a little wee way to do that, to be fair. That kind of feels...
Right. Trouble is with some
because
models,
there's a little bit of muscle just in front.
Trouble with some models, when you put stuff in front of it, it's very hard to get into the detail behind.
Yeah. Some of them are made like that.
Yeah. As cool as they look.
You come to paint and you're like, what?
Yeah, you're like, why?
So there we go. So that's the other mirror blade. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these on the bases, I think. They're all the same size base, aren't they?
Yeah.
Try not to grab it by the head because that'll come off. Grab it by the plume instead. That's actually attached, which is a good thing. Because if it wasn't, those buggers would fall off.
Yeah.
This guy's sort of walking. There we got him.
Sort of walking forward. It's like, I know they've got like two fingers up, it's like I'm saying, just 1 minute, I'll be with you in a minute.
They're doing like the balance
thing, yeah. But it's like just saying, I'll kill you.
1 second.
Yeah, I'll be killing you in a second, alright.
Just hold on.
Wait for it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll move it back a little bit. So it's kind of central with that. There we go. You gotta behave. Okay. So So that's those three. As soon as the base is dry, we'll have a closer look. Let's go back to the Throw Master and get this bit on now. This actually attaches, not where I thought it was going to attach, it attaches to the back of the head, which is way better than where I thought it was going to attach. So let's get some glue on there. Yeah. And then go on there. So it's at an angle to the helmet. Oh, there we go. Now drop that. Yeah, that looks right. There we go. So that's a Throw Master.
Cool. Looks awesome.
It does actually. I'm really looking forward to seeing you paint these.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get a colour scheme in my head for what I'm going to do them.
It's the mirror blade with glaive. This one's mirror blade with dual swords. Wow, which got a very cool stance.
Don't mess with me.
I don't quite like this one at all, actually. It's luminary. Illuminate, sorry. Illuminate?
Illuminate.
Whatever.
Yeah, one of them. Choose your own.
That's what I normally do.
Cool.
Right. So, move on to the next dude. So what do we have?
Oh, you were saying there's no options, but
Oh, sorry, I've got some options.
Yes.
I didn't think there was going to be any, but...
Oh.
Right, so we've got a mirror blade with glaive, or a mirror blade with dueling swords. So basically, you're choosing between what you've already got, because you've already got one with a glaive and one with dueling swords.
And then another one with double-bladed sword.
That's cool.
That's a mind-bound. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that
That's the
one.
mind-bound. Is
Yeah.
it with a single sword, I presume, or a double-bladed sword? That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going with the double-bladed
Yeah.
sword. That just looks awesome.
Darth Maul it up all the way.
Yeah.
So, what about this one?
I quite like the glaive, to be quite honest.
Another glaive.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that then. So, we'll get these parts off and then continue. So, we'll be back in a moment. Okay then. So, we have part 21, is it?
Mm-hmm.
We also have part 22. So, it's those two bits together. Put some glue on the other bit as well, because you've got to put the bottom bit on straight afterwards. There we go. Then we have the other leg, which is part 23. Just going to go on there. Okay. Easy enough. And we have part 24. So you've gone for the glaive, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So get that bit on. Should do that bit first, I think, before I do the head. Easy. Like that. Next up we have the head, which is separate in two parts, 26 and 25. So we should glue those two bits together. You also cut off the other bits, didn't you?
I did, yes. Just to show you what they look like.
Yeah. What are they? The swords?
They're the swords. Not the two swords.
Okay, so that's the head together. Now that lines up okay. It's okay, but there's a little bit of stuff there that will just melt. Just a bit of a gap actually. when you get close enough, it's not too bad. There we go. Right, so let's get that on there. Yeah. He says.
Easier said than done.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got this peg sticking up and the hole in there. We'll just put some glue and that should fit in there. But I don't think it's going to. Yeah. Okay, so what I've done, I've taken the back bit off to glue that into place, and then we'll glue that on the back like that instead. I think that's right. It's in a very weird position. I don't think your head should be that way actually. Yeah, it shouldn't. That might be why it didn't fit. I was looking at the wrong way. Yes. Duh. There we go. So it should be looking down the blade, which fits a lot better. There we go. Just make sure that's pointing the right way. Like that. I suppose you could have it the other way, like he's turning around and about to whap someone beside him, but it'd be a very painful position. Right, so let's get him on there. So that's mirror blade with glaze. You can dry over there. Those are the optional weapons. Like falchions, I think. I don't know. What would you call them?
Yeah, they're like a Phoenician blade almost.
Phoenician blade. Don't know. I like the style of the swords a lot. So this is the first of the mine bound. I think it's 3 mine bound, isn't there?
There are,
These guys are going on a 25mm basis. So that's part 1. And part 4 is that. So that should go on the back of there. Then we have the leg. Should go on there. I'll do the leg bit first, I think. I think these are like the cheapest models in the gang, aren't they?
Yeah, there's...
But these just had a quick look at the cars before, we'll have a look at the end, but they look quite expensive actually, points wise. So I think these might be more elites than anything. So that we want to put on there so that the fingers are touching the chakra. Blade. Like that. Okay, so again, the head is in 2 pieces. I think I preferred it the other way.
It was in 1.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't make the mind up whether to do them in 2
Yeah, they're doing really well to these ones. Yeah, that one's gone on a lot easier though. Probably because I put it in the right position. Helps. Right, so we have the double-bladed sword. And that is going to go straight onto the arm. So, where's the arm pointing as flashing? Slide down. Yeah, there we go. The wrong way around. So that's going to go on there like that. With that groove going underneath. Just going to take a little bit of crap off that on there. It's going to be nigh impossible to get off afterwards. Sometimes I just leave stuff while we're filming because I know I can get it off afterwards with a knife. Then there's some stuff
you just can't leave.
you just have to get off because once it's stuck on, there ain't no way you're getting that off. I've made that mistake a few times. Okay. So you've got the time. It's best just to clean them up as best you can. You won't always. Sometimes you will miss things. Sometimes they come to light when you're gluing them together. Aye. in a difficult position. There we go. So I'll glue her to the base. Yeah, pretty much nothing I can hold on to because before I was able to hold on to the plumes, but yeah, I'll have to wait for that to dry before I glue it on. So we'll have another little break while that dries. In the meantime, we can be getting off the parts for the last two, and we can come back when she's on her base and show you these two models. Okay guys, so here you go. Another cool model. I really like that one as well.
It's nice, isn't it? I'm liking them actually.
Yeah, there's a lot
interesting.
of vicious sort of control movement in there. Like, you think these guys are skilled, you know, as opposed to just brutal. Okay, so just before we move on to the last two, we forgot something. Now we cut everything off the sprue, we found it. And it's part 43. There it is. Part 43. Now annoyingly, this is off the boss, the Thrallmaster, who has 3 arms. There you go, who knew?
3 arms, how many does she need?
So this one is meant to go underneath this cloak. Now, I think that's well stuck on there. Yeah, that's not coming off without bending the plastic. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to have to do now is get a pair of tweezers. So top tip, don't do this. Don't forget to put this on. It goes underneath there, and it's like handing a bomb up to the other hand, which has got a bomb in its hand. So I'm going to have to get a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to have to stick that into there. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So we'll do that in a second. But let's get these two guys finished. So we have part 7 and 8, which is the leg, part 10, which is the mask. So we are going to stick the leg on there. I lost that one. Like so. And we'll get the head in place. This one I can hold by the plume. There we go. And then we have the sword. I think it's been held backwards actually, isn't it? So it should go on ish. Yeah, like that. So it's a 25mm base again. Like, try to stick to it. Right, and then the last of these guys. So we have the leg going on that. So that's part 11 and part 12. That's where the leg goes. Part 13, which is this, the belt piece, tabard, goes on there. Then we have the arms, which stick on a bit different. They go on the back like that, and then that goes on the floor like that. And then it gets caught. Thankfully, stayed together.
You.
Yeah, goes on. No, if we can get it to go in place. There we go. Sweet. And it's just the head. Which this time is at a weird angle on purpose. Like that onto a base. Like that. So all that's left now are some optional chakras and or throwing stars. So
I'm going to go for the chakrams.
Chakras. You got one on each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Chakrams. So we're not bothering the throwing stars, I suppose.
I think you've got some on the hips anyway, on the...
Yeah. So, yeah, she does actually.
It seems pointless to have overkill. So you might as well have something different that they can lob.
Yeah. So we'll get some chakrams on there and some chakrams on there. But I'll wait for these to set. You know, I'm not faffing around with them. And I can also get this arm in place. So I'll come back, because it's going to be fiddly, and show you it finished. Okay guys, so let's look at these last two guys. There we go. With chakrams. I decided to put them on slightly further up, just because they looked a bit sillier when I put them on the belt, so they're attached on the back pieces actually. It's just a better resting place for them. Right, and double arm. Well, there was no way for me to get that in, so what I had to do is rip this whole piece off. Thankfully it came off in one go, and it needs to stick back on again, but if you look in there now, the arm has been put in its proper place. There is a groove just underneath the chest where the other arm just sort of protruding. Hopefully you can see that in there, grabbing a bomb to pass to the other arm to throw. It's all covered by the fan. So if you don't notice this, which I didn't, my bad, which was red there. If you don't notice that, none of the other pictures actually show it on because it is so well hidden in there. So hopefully you can see that, where that goes. If it is very much stuck on and you've made the same mistake I have and you cannot get that bit off without bending the model, I think I just got lucky when it came off in one go. Don't try and bend it off. What I did, cut the back part of the arm off. You get a little bit of green stuff if you've got it, or some sort of putty. Put it on the end and then just put it into place. If you can get it just about in that same place, because you cannot see any of the parts where it connects. So if you get it just about in the same place, no one would know. You stuck it in with some putty. But you probably have to cut it off at the elbow and then just feed it straight in. But there we go. It's a really awkward bit actually, because it's going to be really awkward to paint that. Because the hand is just like coming out underneath the belt. It's very strange. But yeah, definitely says to me that there's some sort of devoted to Potg now.
Yes.
Beyond any doubt. Even though they look like it in the first place. So look at the gang all together. And it works, because obviously you can see by that, it has the glitter set. Nothing fell off. I like doing tests like that. It wasn't an accidental drop at all. Okay. So there we go, the Cypher Lords. What do you want to read?
Yeah.
Those off first? So quickly, there is the card for the Cypher Lords. Feel free to pause this, have a look at your own leisure. I'm going to lead off what they actually do.
So the first one is throwing stars and chakrams. So pick a visible enemy fighter within 6 inches of this fighter and roll 2 dice. For each roll of a 4 or 5, allocate 1 damage point to that fighter. For each roll of a 6, allocate a number of damage points to that fighter equal to the value of this ability. The next one is acrobatic leap. This fighter can fly when making move actions until the end of their activation. However, when flying, they cannot move vertically upwards more than 3 inches. The next one is low sweeping blow. Roll 1 dice for each visible enemy fighter within 2 inches of this fighter. On a 4 up to 5, allocate 1 damage point to the fighter being rolled for. On a 6, allocate a number of damage points to the fighter being rolled for equal to the value of this ability. Shadowy recall. Pick a friendly fighter with the minion rune mark that is within 12 inches of this fighter. Remove that fighter from the battlefield and then immediately set them up anywhere on the battlefield within a number of inches of this fighter equal to the value of this ability. Ooh, sneaky. Shattered Gloom Globe. Until the end of the battle round, subtract 1 from the attack characteristics to a minimum of 1 of attack actions made by enemy fighters while they are within 6 inches of this fighter. And Spinning Somersault Strike. This fighter can fly when making move actions until the end of their activation. However, when flying, they cannot move vertically upwards more than 3 inches. In addition, this fighter makes a bonus move action. They can then make a bonus attack action. So
there you go.
That
Cool.
is them. Cool.
So the cards, the Cypher Lord Throwmaster is there. So see there, 205 points. Some funky abilities. That's the bombs, isn't it? They're actually using, because the symbols not like plus ones, but it's still range 1. 5 attacks, 2 and 6 damage. Nice. Okay, we have the Illuminate, 175 points, coming in with the glaive spear thing. And then we have, which one's this? I think this one is one of the mind-bound cards. They're coming in at 75 points. I think that's the cheapest model in the group. We've got the mind-bound with the twin swords. This one is the other one, the Mirror Blades. So Mirror Blade with glaive and Mirror Blade with paired swords. 5 points difference. Same with the other ones, there's 5 points difference between the glaive and the swords. The difference in attacks really is the glaive gives you an extra inch, which is quite good in range. 1 less attack and you get 1 extra damage. Plus you get this skill. Which one was that? It was the low sweeping blow skill, which sounds quite cool. So that is the group there. So we're going to put them in some plastic deck protectors. Someone asked me what deck protectors I would use. It's actually these ones. They fit quite well on the Dragon Shield protectors. They are the right size for these. There we go. Just to prove it. A little bit of giving there, a little bit left over. There you go. So that works quite well. As for these big cards, I've not been able to find any protectors that are big enough for these, so we're just going to go ahead and laminate these, I think. Just to protect them, stop them from getting things on.
Yeah.
There we go. So that is the Cypher Lords.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He likes.
They look very cool. Actually.
They do actually.
I do like the weapons. I like the style. The helmets are alright. I think it works for these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the helmets because I just think they're very Greek kind of thing.
I mean, I like the front part of the helmet. It's just the fan part.
The fact, yeah.
But it kind of suits them with these weird wafty hair parts, and then they've got fans in their hands and stuff. Kind of goes with the appearance a bit, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting how I paint them. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to have a look through the range and see what I can come up with, really.
Yeah. So in the next video, next week, we'll be getting, as I said at the beginning, we'll be getting the Monsters and Mercenaries books. We'll be having a look at that. And we'll be getting the Ravaged Land set, some more scenery. And we'll see what that's like. Stay tuned for those. Also, I'm a big fan of Gotrek, so a certain dwarf will be turning up next week.
Ooh, exciting stuff.
He's meant to be a badass in Age of Sigmar. so yeah, I don't know whether we'll actually ever use him in the game. It would be fun though.
Yeah,
in a non-serious game, it'd be fun. But it's more just because of Gotrek and the model looks amazing. So there we go.
Yep.
Right, so please like and subscribe. It helps out loads. We know you want to see more videos then. And comment. Tell us what you think of the Cypher Lords. Tell us which warband you like the best so far, because we've done all 6 of the main ones.
We have.
Obviously, there's the standard Age of Sigmar warbands. I'm particularly favouring the Iron Jaws again, because I like Iron Jaws. And sort of considering Daughters of Cain as well. stuck some of those and painted some of those together recently. I
Yeah,
quite
you
enjoyed
did
that.
the Medusa, didn't you?
Yeah, I like them.
Mm.
So we'll see what also what mercenaries we're allowed
Yes.
next week.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Anyway, for now, you guys take care. And
We'll see you soon.
we shall see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.